Just pulling into the new campground for Harris Chain. Got packed up this morning. The band's back together in the Lance. Ruby's doing great. Kayla's doing great. We're about to go and get set up. John Cruz might win his second. Been watching live, been watching Bass Track. Bob Downey's catching up to him. John Cox is, but John's looking good. I'd love to see him win his second. We're gonna go and set this thing up, and Kayla might do a bit of filming and show how we set this bad boy up. Straight back now. Okay. Unhook everything. Just go forward a little bit. You get what you can at a lot of these campgrounds. Sometimes they're awesome, sometimes they're a little rough, but I like this one. Anytime you got a little bit of concrete, and we'll make it nice. So now that the boat's off, Kayla will back the camper up. We'll get it as level as we can here. Then we've got water, power, sewer and everything, and set up a little spot. When you're on like not super level ground, we'll put little feet under it. I hook up power, water and the sewer all before we get it off the truck because it's high, makes it a little bit easier. Power under here, your main cord goes in. Plugs into like 30 amp, and then just turn your breakers on up under here. So it has a 50 as well, but it goes straight to 30, and then I've got my 20 for the boat power. Next thing is water. This hose is awesome, extends all the way out. It's like a big bungee cord. Get it nice and tight. And then the cool thing about this hose, Kayla found, is like it's got a switch on the end here. So I turn it off, turn that on, and you'll see it like fills this hose and like extends all the way. So under here you got, this is up to flush out the black tank, and then this is your fresh water. So I'm going to take that off, just hook it up into there, and then you just thread it on, make sure those threads are lined up. It's all tight. And then the cool part is you got like this switch, so now I just turn that on and then that loads up. If you got a little bit of a leak like that, just switch it off and it'll cut the power, and then just tighten it back. You just keep sort of cinching it down till it gets a good seal. So this is your sewer line, and so this gives us full bathroom, shower and everything, and you can have it fully hooked up, so it's like a little hotel room in there. Locks on under there. And then it's gonna go to your sewer cap. Sometimes it has a thread, sometimes it just sits in there, just like that. So if we're on concrete, we wouldn't use these, but because the ground is kind of sandy in Florida, we'll use these. Okay. And then we take these fast gun torque lifts off. The whole camp is literally just held on with 4 of these. They make it nice and easy to take off. They go on exactly the same, super simple. So this is your controller. Hit these two and these two turns it on, and then we start putting the legs down. They're all down even, and now we start lifting it off the entire truck. So when Kayla pulls forward, we've got the plug right here that gives you the lights, the power, and everything when the truck's turned on. So she'll just pull forward a little bit, and then I'll just reach over here and unplug that. And then just kind of keep an eye on it as Kayla pulls it out, make sure everything clears, but we've got it pretty down now. Everything cleared under there, tyres are clearing there. And now we start to drop it. This is the part that Kayla usually does, so she's a lot better of it, but you just got to keep an eye on it and just work it down and bring it down nice and even. And then the main thing is, because the power's hooked up, this one sometimes goes faster, and so you just got to keep an eye on the weight on these back left ones and just keep even distribution the whole time that you're dropping it. You want to get it down as low as you can without like crushing this, so you just keep dropping it down. The lower it is, the stabler it is. But we actually, like, addition is we put these stable camper bars on the legs. It's a company that does the accessory for all sorts of campers, but we absolutely love it. It makes it literally like rock solid in there, no matter how much walking around movement you're doing. The camper just has zero movement once you put those. This is an automatic awning too, so if that wind starts ripping, it'll actually go in itself, which is nice. Then I'll put the tow hitch, B&W hitch, with the rock tamers back on the truck. Hook it up to the boat, and we've got our own little spot. So this here is called the Super Truss extension hitch. It extends out underneath the camper, and so that allows me to hook the boat on when we're driving down the road. So we've got to take that off, and then we're going to put this rock tamer BW hitch set up on there. So then I've got good mud guards to stop rock chips and mud and dirt. 2 pins. So then I'm going to lift this up, and this goes in. And then on this one, don't put a pin, put like a locking pin in this. This is the bolt lock one, which I really like because people like to steal these B&W hitches. So you put that through, and then this locks on the other side, and then no one can steal this setup. We lay a mat down, which is really nice to cover that sand. And then this here is like a fold up tonneau cover that goes into the back. And it's just super nice because you can still put stuff in here and keep it dry. There's all sorts of tail hitches you can get. We've got a netting one we put across there, but it'd be good to get one that is a little bit more secure, because I could put stuff in there, but it's great for putting the boat cover, stuff like that under. And then we're going to put our mat out, and we're going to hook the boat up, and camper's set. Hook all this up. Do the rest in a second, but just give you a quick look at Camp Jockimson. Just winding down the day, guys. Had got most of my tackle prep done, so boat is covered up for the night, fueled up, charged, rigged, ready for Harris Chain. Stop number 2, Bassmaster Elite Series. We had a 70th place finish at St John's River. Exactly what you don't want to have. It's a 9-round fight. That was round number 1. They won that one, but we don't quit around here. Morning, guys. Day 1, Harris Chain. It's as pretty as it gets, but it's a little bit chilly here in Florida. But this whole week's just on the improve. It's on the warm. Good warming trend. This is probably going to be the best fishing that we're going to get all year. We're going to get some good stuff, but this is setting up to be good. Look at this. Everything's harder with one hand when you're trying to film. Definitely appreciate Kayla once you're out here doing it all solo, but Kayla's looking after Rivy, doing an unbelievable job. They're happy, warm in the camper. Gonna check out Big Harris today, Little Harris, Eustace, some of the canals. I'm telling you, 50 degrees in Florida feels like about -10 anywhere else. Like, it is freezing. Sometimes these nice boat ramps allow you to, you can back off, back up, dump it, sort of hop out, walk along the dock, and then just tie it up. Looking good. Keys, phone, coffee. We're rolling. Hey guys, trust me, I'd rather be fishing. I would rather be fishing. Doing the rubbish cleanup with Bassmaster, all the high school kids are all over the lake, different ramps. We came to the boat ramp that I put in at every morning. It's a beautiful little ramp, close to takeoff. Great little facility, beautiful dock. Kayla and River's 4 weeks old and she's already doing her first trash pickup. How's she doing? Ruby! And Ruby is helping. Ruby. I've been out here an hour and 15 minutes and we're going on our 4th bag, so just absolutely crammed full. We're cleaning up, we're getting it done. We've got Matty Wong there, he's helping up. Taku, Doski, 2 guys from Japan, both out here helping. Morning guys, day 1, Bassmaster Elite, Harris Chain of Lakes. 3 long days of practice. Sun's just starting to come up, 7:30 takeoff. This is what it's all about. Feeling good, I love this place. I've fished a lot of opens, a lot of FLW tour events. Been here a lot ever since I very first came to the US. It's fishing different, and the main factor is that big glowing thing up there. That's really what's mixing things up. So I'm excited. I've got a couple of really good areas that I think are going to produce, and hopefully they stay there and I can get this season back heading in the right direction. Appreciate all the support. Boat 29, 4 p.m. check-in. I'll update Bass Track, hopefully as I'm catching some big ones.
No Marshall for you today, Carl?
No, it's flying solo.
Do you like it better when there's no Marshall or when there is a Marshall?
I don't mind either way. Sometimes it just depends. Most Marshalls are good.
The nicest part is you can pass everybody because your boat runs
faster.
Your boat will run too.
You're dragging my 200 pounds with you.
I'm stubborn. Nothing's changed for the last 10 years on mine, and
I think all right, Gussie, just go ahead and just stick it out.
Carl, we're behind your left. Two more to come back. 2 more to come by. You'll be just right. Carl's at boat 29.
The only Australian to ever win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson.
Thank you, Carl. Good luck.
Behind me, a lot of boats in front of me, going all the way to Griffin. We've got a lock through. It's going to be about 45 minutes to get there.
Yes! Saw it!
2-pound.
No way.
How's the two guys, Johnson brothers going? See them?
Never saw him up there.
I fished with Chris up in Champlain last year.
I'm not Gussie, I'm from Australia. Gussie's,
You're right.
Gussie's the other Canadian.
I know I'm not the first person that's done that.
No.
Wrong accent.
Yeah.
You're right,
Wrong country.
You're down on
Close. You just don't know what's going to happen
If
when
I
you
get
get
through
there.
today, I'm gonna be pumped. Like,
Yeah,
you just
exactly.
Gotta, like,
Let's get him, mate. Yep. Hopefully we don't see each other.
Yeah.
If you see me over here, I'm screwed.
Going for it?
Gussie? Yeah. Stay out there all day.
Little ball of hate. Yes, Logan.
20 pounds.
Caught up one top 10. Don't sleep on this guy. The sleepiest guy
First cast with red bug.
Making a subtle change.
Just a quick little change, and just like looked at it, I'm like, the water's just a little cleaner than it was. Isn't that crazy?
It amazes me that I don't get a fish.
And then you don't know, like, would I have caught one if I threw June bug? Like, it's stuff like that you'll never know. That's a good one. Oh, pie. Cool.
What are you doing out here, buddy?
Got him. Big one. Big one. Stay on. Stay on. Oh my God, big one. Yep. Stay on, baby. Ugh. Dude, come on. Another 3-pounder. I just caught my third one there, 3-pounder on a chatterbait in here, just Kong, plunked it.
There we go.
Come on, baby.
That is really solid.
3-pounder. Well, that's a wrap for Harris Chain, guys. The Florida swing is over, and unfortunately Florida got us this time around. We've had a couple of good ones the past couple of years. We've had a lot of experience here. Slowly creeping up on them, getting better and better as we go. Both St. John's and Harris Chain, I'm one bite away from everything changing, making a cut, having a top 10. One bite a day. You need that big bite. And unfortunately I didn't get it at either event. I tried to get away from the crowds. I found where it all went down, and instead of being in there, I tried to do my own thing. And in Florida, you either win when that happens or you pay the ultimate price. And unfortunately, I found those fish in Griffin, and I caught them, and then they went dead on me. And it led to another bad finish. I've been here before, been here many times, and I know how to fight my way out. I know how to dig, and that's what we're gonna have to do. That has to be my worst. If I'm gonna make my first ever Bassmaster Classic, I'm gonna have to climb those ranks each and every tournament and not let a single bad one slip past me. Spirits are still high, guys. We're gonna make it happen.